being
Now it's time
being
for the
noble.
fight.
Yeah, but later,
Number
like
4.
Bob said,
Weight
it
class,
changed a little bit.
70 kilograms.
Let's hear
Rule
about
set,
the next fight.
Little bit
KW
American
Senshi.
style sometimes.
Our referee will be Nikolai Atanasov.
Senpai Nikolai Atanasov will be the referee of the next fight. He's a Muay Thai expert, and the next fighters that we see are very, very proficient and experienced in
Now
Muay
it's time
Thai.
to introduce the fighter in the red corner, Alexis Laugeousi from France.
So we want to see the first France representative tonight, Alexis Laugeousi, 22 years of age. His stage name is Pimpim, and he is a champion of the Tiger Fight Tournament in the style of K1, World Muay Thai Championship in IFMA's organization, and a 3-time national champion of his home country.
It's with elbow or without elbow?
This one is KW Senshi with elbows, so that's why we have 2 very good Muay Thai fighters.
Yeah, the French guys before were very good Muay Thai guys.
Yeah?
Yeah, long time ago, like 20 years ago. My time. Raymond Dekker fought a lot in France.
Now I know that France has a really good judo. Their Olympic judo is like really good. And I know they also legalized MMA very recently. But how is their kickboxing going now? Not so many champions.
Alexis
No, but a lot of Thai guys from a long time ago are
His
training
stage
there.
name is Pimpin, and he's
Was
a Tiger
last
Fight Tournament
month in the
K1
seminar there
champion
in
and a
Paris
silver medalist
with
from
2-3
World
really,
Muay Thai
yeah,
Championship
mountain like that, really good Thai guys from a
IFMA
long
in
time
Sweden,
ago.
and
We're
3
teaching
times
there.
French Muay Thai champion. Now please give it up for the fighter in the blue corner, Artem Pashporin from Russia.
Artem Pashporin from Russia, undefeated in the ring of Senshi. So far 3 wins here in our ring. 28 years old, and he's a world champion in W5 GPRO organizations. Also has many accomplishments in Muay Thai, and he has fought with Wakao. So he's a very, very experienced guy.
In China, I think, or not? They fought with them. I'm not sure.
I think it was in Thailand. I think it was in Thailand somewhere. But he's one of those 70-kilogram fighters that are fast, strong, and look big for the weight class.
I think these days, I think before the heavyweight was good, but now the 70 kilo guys. For sure, and Senshi, see many 70 kilo guys.
So a lot of competition recently. So Giorgio Petrosyan
Artem Pashporin is 28 years old from Russia. He's W5 world champion, GPRO world champion, WKU intercontinental champion, S1 world champion, and WMC European champion.
Really
Ladies and gentlemen, it's fight time.
Yeah. So we're gonna see a fight between 2 Muay Thai representatives where the elbows are allowed. So this is a recipe for a good fight. Let's see what's gonna happen. Fighters are ready, judges are ready. Last instruction by the referee, Nikolai Atanasov. Okay, we're all set to go. One thing we know for Pashporin that he's really calculated in his shots. He never goes for anything wild, anything out of his range. So first he will establish his range and then he will shoot with some big shots. Now nice 1-2 by him. Oh, again a nice 1-2 and a head kick.
That was a really good right punch.
So Laugeousi felt the pressure and immediately went to the clinch, which I think is a smart thing to do when you're rocked a little bit.
Yeah, dizzy a little bit.
Yeah.
Clinching is the solution.
Oh, that one nice right hand. I didn't see whether it was an elbow or a straight right hand, but it sounded pretty bad. Artem Pashporin felt comfortable with those 1-2 combinations. Now he went again with a strong right hand.
When the truth is found to be lies, and know the joy within you.
Nice boxing again. You see Pashporin feeling more and more comfortable in the ring. He's lowering his hands a little bit. He's not keeping his guard up for a long time. He's trying to frustrate his opponent, make him underestimate him probably.
Yeah, put his hand down sometime.
Whoop. Yeah, one thing for Pashporin is sure that he always wants to put on a show for the fans in attendance.
Yeah, but he feels those. He's a better boxing now, but you never know, you know.
Yeah,
Fight is fight.
I see a progress in Artem's boxing from his last performance in the ring of Senshi. We're entering the last round, the last minute of the first round, I'm sorry. We have our fight number 4 here in the anniversary 10th edition of Senshi in Varna. Artem Pashporin from Russia in the blue corner against Alexis Laugeousi from France in the red corner. Now a nice right hand.
But you have to follow when they touch. First one you make him dizzy, you have to make 3-4 after.
Yeah, I wonder why do the referee put on like their knees on top of them when they get like this in the clinch, and like the referee tries to put the knee on them. Did you see that?
No,
They were in a clinch, and Nikolai, the referee, tried to put the knee on top of them, maybe to separate them, or I don't know, something like this.
Yeah, but Muay Thai also a little bit so
Yeah.
can continue with the clinch.
Yeah, yeah. So that was a close round, but I'd give it to Pashporin.
Yeah, he was the better boxing guy.
He started off really strong with this combination right here that we see. And he's really confident in his boxing.
Yeah, his hands get much better.
And I think that he's not even turned up the pace yet. Maybe he will turn up the pace in the second and the third round. He's so relaxed, so calm in the ring.
What is the experience?
Yes, yes.
Controls the fight.
But was there a moment in your career that you suddenly felt like going into the ring is nothing, or every time there are jitters?
The thing is, I had the time like this, but then the concentration not super, you know,
Oh,
you're
okay.
too relaxed.
Okay.
It's better to be a little bit nervous, then you're more sharp.
Yes.
At the time, a few years, was too relaxed, you know.
Yes. So the adrenaline is good, but you just have to control it.
Yeah, I prefer to be a little bit nervous.
Yes.
The last few years, I fought so many fights. For 34 years, I fought. Hope the guy's coming back.
You have more than 130 professional fights, right?
I do. On paper, I have something, but I make more fights. Sometimes I had for 2 fights in 1 week.
Wow.
But I have to follow with the legs.
We see them now clinching. Again, separated by Nikolai Atanasov. A slow start of the round 2, but they both get to feel each other in round 1, and now they're more calculated in their attacks.
Most of the time, boxing most of the
Alexis looks a bit better in the second round. Maybe he had some good adjustments by his corner and by his coach.
Yeah.
And it's really important to have your coach switching up your game plan between rounds, right? Sometimes
Artem, I think you have to kick a little bit more. He's boxing too much now to make more of the combination.
Nice kick now by Alexis.
But he's coming back a little bit now.
But Actually, both guys really look similarly in not only physique but also in their style of fighting.
A little bit Muay Thai style.
I like how Muay Thai guys try to avoid getting kicked in the head just by leaning back, not by blocking, just like in the Matrix, leaning back. Oh, now we see some wrestling action. Okay, now we see both of them again in the clinch. One
Let's
elbow
go back a
landed.
little bit. The second round is better than the first round. Now it goes even a little bit.
It's really hard to land any significant shot in the clinch against a good opponent, right? You try to get a good position to land and then he defends and then you try to get into a good position again.
Yeah, when the clinch, you have to watch the elbow with this for sure, you know. With this.
Yeah.
Because one elbow good, you had a big cut in the head.
Yeah, it can end the fight, right?
Yeah.
End of round 2, we're heading into the third and possibly final round. But if things go to be just like
Second
they
round,
were,
I think out was first round, but second round, I think it was almost even. Not too much difference, I think.
yes, yes. Well, I see that Artem is preferring to lean back to stay away from the kicks, while Alexis is using more of blocks. And while Artem is using more of the Senshi movement.
What a Thai style.
Yeah, I really like Senshi and his style of Muay Thai.
Yeah, but just good fights.
Yeah.
Long time ago, Sakman Kool. You know Sakman Kool?
No, no.
He beat Raymond Dekker two times. I think. It's really southpaw, was kicking all the time.
Phew.
So easy they fight these guys. But they make more than 200 fight those people.
Wow. Nice low kick by Alexis now. He's holding the center of the ring. He knows that this is the last round, the final 3 minutes that he has
Yeah, you
to
have
push
to
the
go
pace
because
and win the fight.
First round he lost, I think. Second round was so close. So we have to go now this round.
Yes, if he wants to push it to a fourth round, he really has to go. This was a slip, I think. It will not be counted as a knockdown. Nice right hand by Artem Pashporin. Again, good boxing combination. Alexis' head is bouncing back, but he's eating those punches like they're nothing. He keeps on pushing forward despite eating those punches. Alexis is determined to win. He's not gonna give up without a fight.
Don't see too many elbows now.
Yes, I think their hand fighting is really even and nobody can get a good position for an elbow. But we saw a couple of knees landed to the body. We see that Alexis' body is getting a little bit bruised up, a little bit red in the middle. Oh, now a nice elbow. Yeah, I wanted to see more elbows too, but it seems like they can't get into a position to land a good elbow. It seems like sometimes when you look so much for the knockout or you look so much to land the elbow, it just doesn't happen, right? Because you're looking for it too hard.
Same like a knockout. You knock out somebody, want to knock out, it don't work. Come by itself.
"25 seconds left of round 3. Oh, now a nice elbow with the leading hand of Artem Pashporin. Oh, and a right hand by Pashporin. Now Pashporin attacks the body, final attack.
Yeah.
And this is the final bell of round 3.
Especially when you show the last half minute, you make your points.
Yes.
For the judge also, you know. At
Yeah.
the beginning of the round is okay, but in the last 30 seconds,
Yeah.
so I think they let him win that.
Yeah, 9 minutes full of action, but it seems like Artem got the edge of his opponent, but let's see what the judge's decision will be like. We saw a couple of controversial decisions so far, so who knows, you know, the judges see the stuff from a different angle than us, right? When you're on the, when you're in a different angle from the ring, sometimes you see stuff that you don't really see from our position.
Yeah, but I think blue card. Then I was the judge. But you never know, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Pashporin with his signature cowboy hat and the Russian flag, which is a bit contradictory. Cowboy hat and a Russian flag, but let's see. So far it has brought only luck for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Is the fighter from the blue corner, Artem Pashporin.
And another win for Pashporin. 4th in a row in the ring of Senshi.
Yeah,
Referee decision unanimous for him.
The award to Artem will be given by Shikhan Ramil Gabasov, Executive Committee member of KWU and President of Russia's
First round
All-Style
and third
Karate
round.
Federation.
Second round was a little bit close. Not too much difference.
Pashporin will be awarded for his great performance here by Shikhan Ramil Gabasov, President of the Russian Union of Martial Arts and member of the executive board of the KWU. A nice big shiny belt and those big titles we mentioned with Sami, they look just like in the old years of K1, right?
Oh, they're really beautiful belts. But the Japanese, like Japanese trophy.
Yeah.
That time also trophies.
I don't know where Pashporin will keep all his trophies from Senshi if he keeps on winning like this. Yeah, I think we gotta figure out a bigger challenge for him. Maybe a Peter Stoikov match next time, huh? Why not?
Yeah, it will be a nice
Why
fight,
not?
I think. Yeah,
That'll be a great fight.
yeah, for sure. Also Muay Thai, because they're both good with elbows.
Yes, yes, yes. The KWU Senshi rules.
Yeah, but it's a new thing, I think. When you make champions, they fight each other, you know, like this. The
Yeah.
K1 time was the same like this.
Yeah.
They make champions and then they're gonna fight each other.
And the more times they fight, the more histories to their rivalry, you know?
Yeah, but also when
A
good
rematch.
fighters fight,
Thank
the
you, guys.
level go
Great
up
fight.
also more, you know.